What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Bears Profit Plays YouTube channel. If you enjoyed the content in this video, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel below. Also, be sure to stick around to the end of this video for a quick message from our team. Let's get into the video. All right, Trey, let's get into some NBA player props for Sunday, April 2nd, slate of games. If you guys enjoy these videos, be sure to drop a like down below and hit that subscribe button. You can also become a member for just $4.99 a month over at BearsProfitPlays.com. You can sign up today and get our best plays and props nightly, so go check that out. Trey, let's take a look at the Honeypot. You guys are on a bit of a roll here. You guys are trying to pick 5 straight correct picks on player props nightly for a chance to win $25 and a 1-year membership to our website. We are on day 2. We needed Luka over points. He soared over this total. Day 3 will be up for you guys to vote on tomorrow. He hit this number in the third quarter, so go vote for your favorite player prop tomorrow in the community tab on our YouTube page. Day number 3 will be up tomorrow morning. All right, let's look at the plays from last night. Trey, go ahead.
Yeah, it's tough. I give out Jonas Valanciunas over 14.5 RAs. Someone come kill me now because his rebounds was over 11.5. He finished with 12 rebounds. I was just trying to get fancy with it. I thought he was going to dish out a few assists, and he did not. Finished with 0 assists. So that one was a gut punch. I should have just stuck with my gut and just went with a regular prop. But I'm going to be going back with some stars today, so the tried and true stars will give us some wins.
Yeah, I had Reggie Bullock over 2.5 threes as my play at plus 150. I picked the wrong sharpshooter. Tim Hardaway Jr. had a great game in this one. Reggie Bullock only played 23 minutes. He did shoot 4 threes in this game. He went 0 for 4. But Tim Hardaway Jr. was the hot hand in this game for the Mavericks. Also, the Mavericks suck, and my picks suck. So let's do our picks for tonight. We're not even going to remember yesterday's picks. Let's do our picks for tonight. Start us off, Trey.
I like it. I'm going back to my golden goose to get me back on the winning side. I'm going to go James Harden over 37.5 PRAs versus the Bucks. We have seen Harden here recently limp towards the end of the regular season. Over his last 5 games, he's only averaging 13.5 points, 11.3 assists, and 6.3 rebounds per game. That comes out to 31.1 PRA, well below this number. But if we look at just what he did in the month of February, I think that's what we're going to see in this game closer than to what we've seen here recently with James Harden. In the month of February, he averaged 22.5 points, 9.8 assists, and 5.7 rebounds per game. That comes out to right at this number at 38 PRAs. So I love that. And the reason why I think we're going to get vintage James Harden in this game is because of this matchup. Yes, the Bucks are good, but James Harden shows up for the big games, and he has played the Bucks 3 times since joining the 76ers last season, and he's been stellar in all 3 of those matchups. In those games, he's averaging 33.7 points, 9.3 assists, and 7.3 rebounds. That comes out to 50.3 PRAs, way above this number. And Harden knows that the NBA playoffs start in 2 weeks, and he's going to want to start ramping up before then. So give me James Harden over 37.5 PRAs in a big matchup versus the Bucks.
Yeah, I love that play, Trey, and I love that picture of James Harden you picked. But for my first play tonight, my best play of the night, I'm going Fred VanVleet under 21.5 points against the Hornets. You guys know I love Fred VanVleet, and he is trying to change his game on the fly this season because he has been very inconsistent on offense this season. And I think part of him knows that the Raptors have a lot of mouths to feed. And so far in the second half of the season, he's been more than willing to be the assist guy instead of the score guy for the Raptors. And don't get me wrong, he can still go out and put up 30-plus points on any given night. But we have seen him multiple times this season go from shooting 20-plus shots to 11 or 12 shots the next night if he's struggling from the field. If we're looking at his game logs first here, in his recent games, he has scored 19 and 12 points in his last 2 games, having a combined 30 shots total and making 10 of them. And that is coming after a six-ish game stretch of scoring 23-plus points each night. So we see that he is very inconsistent this season. And the Hornets might be the worst team stat-wise Fred VanVleet has faced in his entire career scoring. In his career against the Hornets, he is averaging 11 points per game. He has played the Hornets 15 times in his career. Since 2022, he has played 4 games against Charlotte. And in order from 2022 to 2023, he has scored 28, 11, 11 in his last 4 games played. He does not play well against the Hornets for some reason, and it doesn't matter if it's home or away. He has not had a game over 20 points in his entire 15-game career against the Hornets. So without jinxing myself, I'm knocking on wood here. We have a, statistically speaking, 100% chance of this bet hitting. I said it. Give me Fred VanVleet under points tomorrow night. Trey?
I love it. I love it. And it's going to hit, knock
Yep.
on wood, too.
Yeah.
Steph Curry over 28.5 points is my second favorite prop of the night versus the Nuggets. Curry has been lights out coming into this game. His last 2 games, he has scored a total of 72 points on only 46 shots. And if he can keep up that efficiency in shot making, then the Warriors are a tough team to beat. And we should see Curry take plenty of 3-pointers in this game, just like he's been doing all season. The Warriors lead the league in attempted threes with 43 3-pointers per game. That's insane. And we have to assume that Steph Curry is going to get a huge chunk of them. Over his last 2 games, like I discussed, Curry has been going off. And here are some of his usage stats over those 2 games while he's on the court. He's accounted for 41% of his team's total 3-pointers attempted and 53% of his team's total 3-pointers made. But this is a road game for the Warriors, so everybody just take note of that. We know what that means. But everybody knows what playing in Denver means too when it comes with their own set of problems, the weed and the altitude. But I think Curry is going to be fine with both of those because we've seen him be elite when playing in Denver. Over his last 5 games in Denver, he's been lights out. He's averaging 31.4 points on 53% shooting. And Curry is going to draw the matchup of Jamal Murray in this game. And no offense to Murray, but after his ACL injury, he's just not the same defender as he was before. So give me Curry here to go off in this game and reach that 30-point clip.
Yeah, Trey, I like that play as well. My second play tonight is going to be Nic Claxton over 13.5 points against the Utah Jazz. This is a little bit of a weird play by me because usually if we're talking about Nicholas Claxton, it's going to be for blocks or steals and blocks. So this is a little bit of a weird play, but the Jazz defensively are massive down low. They have Walker Kessler and Kelly Olynyk, so you'd think you'd want to be fading the big man here, but Nic Claxton and the Nets already played the Jazz this season on January 20th. In that game, Nic Claxton scored 20 points on 8 of 9 shooting. Walker Kessler and Laurie did play in that game, and he was cooking in that game. If you look at Nicholas Claxton in his last couple games played this season, he has been getting it done on the offensive side of the ball. He has scored 12 plus in 8 of his last 10 games. And the new look Brooklyn Nets don't use him on the offensive side of the ball as much as I'd like them to. He doesn't get a ton of looks, but when he does get his looks, he usually does not miss on the opportunities. He's shooting 70.5% on the season from the field. So if he gets 9 to 10 looks in this game, which is about his average looks in the last 8 games played, we're looking at 14 points. So give me the big man tonight over 13.5 points against the Utah Jazz. All right, Trey, that'll do it for our NBA player props for Sunday, April 2nd slate of games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please be sure to drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel below. We'll see you guys next video, and thanks for watching. Just want to let everyone know that while we do give out free picks, plays, and predictions on our YouTube channel, we also have a website for you to check out. On our website, bearsprofitplays.com, you can subscribe to the website absolutely free with an email and gain access to our written articles about upcoming sporting events. If you're really looking to make some cash, we have an option to become a member of our website. If you become a member, you will gain access to our Locks of the Week, which are written articles that go in depth as to why we are picking that particular outcome. As of now, our member plays have been red hot, hitting over 60% of our plays. If you don't want to become a member, it's no sweat. We are here to try and make you guys some money. That's our main goal. So come on over to bearsprofitplays.com and subscribe for free. Check us out, follow our free picks, and see for yourself that our member plays are a great investment for you. Thanks for watching.